Alright, let's do this. Tough schedule. Woo. Doing good. We're probably gonna lose this one. What the hell? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Are we ready? I'm ready to win. Or try to win.
Great to have you with us from Faurot Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define.
We had a tough schedule, but we're going to a bowl game.
Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off.
I just want to finish season 1.
He's their best player to make this offense go.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second.
Brings him to the open. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion move.
Looks like we will probably
grab behind the line. It's Lanier. The defense wouldn't let him loose.
They just won.
They lost yardage.
What in the
The
dogs?
Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing Simmons. Got a man. It's Lanier. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the change for Mizzou. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Austin Simmons, a play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. On target. hard running there. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
That's good defense.
The seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the
I like that
through
stuff.
the air, come to the line.
Great.
They'll give it to Hardy. Productive 4-yard
Great
gain there on the
game
ground as he
play.
gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Simmons to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They got the sack, but there is a
They're doing a field goal.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail
They might
and
make
tell him
it.
to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58
Nope.
of them. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Wildcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. The long 58-yard attempt backfires, and now the offense is set up in plus territory around the 41. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield.
All right.
48. Got 6 on first down now. A lot of options.
Try your best, guys.
They give it to him again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Baxter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Baxter. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think it's really important for
Go
this offense
Big
to get this
Blue.
guy going early in the
Go
game. They're doing a nice
Big
job
Blue.
of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense considering his success now early.
Run in the red zone, it's Baxter. Here's a little, headed to the end zone. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He leaves it with the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. They'll run it with Baxter. And he's in! Touchdown, Kentucky!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive on the 25. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's 3 tackles.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need on second down. Simmons. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Oh, my God.
25. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25.
All right.
2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
I knew it was going to be tough.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Baxter again. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Handoff for Baxter. Continuing to churn and moving forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter.
The guy no first down.
There, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Offense in a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Barnes. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers,
take a little rest,
the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
I hope that's not something we got to worry about. We'll see.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the left side, it's Hardy. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. It's complete to the right. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. Missouri
We
coming
ain't
out with a
even
fresh set of downs.
passed.
Here's a give to Hardy. Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really good start.
And that's
to this
crazy.
They changed a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36.
Holy
Makes the
crap.
grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered. And
That's good, Dave.
Really
That's
strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
that was.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Wildcats come out to get the
We are not going to the playoffs.
Jesse, they had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The run inside. It's Barnes. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6 yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40
Our
yard
first
gains
pass
later. They really
attempt
wear down
or not?
defenses, and they test their physicality.
Yeah.
Strike complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah,
On that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
He's there to make the stop.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Oh, they really could have used that catch there.
That's okay.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll give it to Hardy. Defense right there to stop
Good
him in his
defense.
tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th
We're trying to win.
So Missouri will
This
have to
guy.
punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll have enough for the first down.
Oh, we got a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receivers. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask.
That's not good.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this.
You want to talk?
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got it. They roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes.
Well, I didn't run, so accept.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum from your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Under fire. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Wildcats line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Oh, my God.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get pumped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Kentucky spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get free before the break. Field goal is good. and they'll push that lead out a lot further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Throwing Simmons. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. He's going to throw deep right side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
We keep on getting in the lane.
Just like the end of the game, the first half can finish up with a defensive penalty, so there will be one more untimed down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something
We forced a turnover, and we scored 3 points.
They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a
We're
first down.
trying to run
Shouldn't be a surprise to
the
anybody.
clock
If you've got the lead
out.
in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a bad
blow to
one.
their running attack. If he can't shake this off, we'll check on his status as soon as we can.
All right.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. At the end of that play, a whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Running inside, it's Ivory. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the red zone, it's Ivory. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job.
I want to do
in
this.
this football game. Like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Active hands.
Yeah, go on full field, though.
And this offense now is decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work.
Will this be an upset?
Still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Makes a pass to Marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got a man. It's Lanier. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a give to Hardy.
Nice
He never had
defense.
a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. One more time, it's Hardy. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop
They
him
go
about
full
5
field
yards
goal.
short of the first. And the field goal unit is on the field. And is such just inside that right upright. They pulled a little closer now, down 20-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
It's got to feel good.
Oh,
the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Patterson. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to...
Might have a chance. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Oh, we score.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
I'll just say it's a touchdown. It don't matter.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? And he surges across.
Oh, that's a
touchdown, Kentucky! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Maybe.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this.
I think they overlook.
Continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Here's Simmons to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Ripping off a
See, this is what happened. You overlook my team.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field is Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Going to the run, it's Roberts. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Still wasting time.
This feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! The Tigers are back on top.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddle up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Uh-oh.
The 30 mark down at the 35.
I just ran out for Missouri.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it.
Well, here we go.
Has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Simmons on the play fake. Going to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough number.
Simmons.
That's good defense.
Forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Simmons. The throw. This one's complete.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it.
If we could do it.
It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Finds him out of the backfield. Out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. He had 3 or 4 more yards to go, and it'll be a turnover on down. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give, tick, 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 tick. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. There's some room. Stopped at the 47-yard line.
It's over.
10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Mizzou will use its 3rd and final
We
timeout.
have upset number 17 Missouri.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know that...
Wow! We're in the ranking! I know when I in the would be 2 ranked teams. I do not see Missouri. Was 7th. That made sense. Let's check this out. Beat was beat beat loss beat loss beat. I'm very happy for my team. Are we nervous? A little bit. I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be tough. But we're in the ranking. Somehow.
Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats are on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. This is the point in the season where coaches admonish and encourage their teams to finish strong. Week 13 here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Kentucky's offense comes onto the field first today. It was the Cardinals in a beatdown of the Cats in their last meeting.
These are two schools obviously playing in different conferences, but winning this game matters, especially on the recruiting trail. That really helped Louisville last season.
Yeah, especially winning in that fashion. Like, we're talking about the rival. Like, we own you. We own conference bragging rights. A lot of positives for Louisville a year ago.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. And just wedges
That's okay.
before he's brought down.
He's probably
I think they'll try to muscle their way
a little
on 3rd and
shaken out.
29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team
like I
out.
said, this might be
First one of
tough.
the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25.
We kind of slowed him down.
So the Louisville Cardinals offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Hand off for Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he drops
Good
just
defense.
slippery in the hand.
Well, the tight end is a guy that this offense is going to look for on 3rd downs. He ran a good route. He got his depth. He got his head around. He's just got to make the play.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Into the pile, maybe got one.
They got
at the 21. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. They climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can they keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
All right, we're going to have to pass.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
If we can.
3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
First down, right back to Brown. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run Isaac Brown to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Trying to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep. And the uniforms are
good tackle,
right? Like bright red, blue on the other side. Just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field.
A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. That is a big win for this defense.
They got a good rush
right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner out, take advantage, hit it right now.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10 to 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Is that a first down?
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Running inside. It's Barnes. Inside the 25. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness.
I don't think this crowd is very happy.
And this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They're going to run it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. Next going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive.
Here we go, 8-4 on my first season with this brutal SEC. We could win that championship years later.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at 25. Louisville's offense is taking the field, and they look ready to go. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. A sack at the 20. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skinner.
Well,
they bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete.
Good defense.
Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will put this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The keeper on the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
Tie game.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going to the sidelines. Guys?
We'll see how they react.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ivory. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Ivory. Crosses the 45. Big pickup on the ground.
Good.
This drive moving.
All the herd.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Run inside. It's Ivory. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
We're going to rest our players. Second.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team does a good job.
That's a good fight.
No return on this one. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the
wide open spaces. And he was off to the races.
They're trying to do something.
The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Came up just inches short on first down. Now just a few links to go here on 2nd. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running inside. It's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner.
Nice.
Had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Stops short of the first down, but this upset still percolating in their minds, and they can take the lead with a field goal.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground.
All right, we're down.
He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. Kentucky spends its second time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And they bring him down.
They're going to take a time.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time
Make
for
it
one or two
time.
more plays. So they'll try the field goal and try to draw even here before halftime. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How big was that? Kicking the field goal to tie the game going into halftime, and you just sent a message to your opponent. There's a lot of ball left. We've got a lot of juice left in the tank. This game could go any way here in this last half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down to the 38. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books at time. For us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple
Go
in second
Big
and 8.
Blue.
One more time, it's Brown. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. The sure hands, it's forward. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's forward. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
We cannot even have any defense right now.
For the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to
We stopped him.
An electric run has him set up. And the Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. There have been mini-series, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating where a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
All right, we got to score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10, and hoping to put together a productive drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
That's caught. It's Anderson. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Stepping to the right. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle.
Makes a catch. He's just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
It's as close as it can be the rival.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Tight end now in motion. Hand off, Isaac Brown. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. Catch in the middle, it's forward. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's forward. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the delay, it's Brown. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Brown.
That was a hard tackle.
Just a few. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. And they can't make the connection. And
that was a bad pass.
Since we head to the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Gilmore. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw. The receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Gilmore. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside. Quarterback
well, there was no one open.
The quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football. They're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Got a man. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read.
Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the fourth. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Look out, he's got room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we could be an alley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains. And
it's as close as it can be.
You might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Fires quickly. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. Hard-hitting tackle.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Here's Brown. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals! They move on top here in the fourth. The Cardinals with the counter punch.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I'm going to continue using this one because it's been working.
Of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
Tipping. I'd rather use this.
A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Finds his target down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He just missed the target on that, but got to put it
hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Doesn't throw a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
He's got him. They bring him down at the 45-yard line. This defense rises up on 3rd down. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Halted in the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him
makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. If I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something, because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Can the defense stop him again?
Oh my God.
Slams ahead. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. The offense gets the timeout. 12 kicks left on the clock. If they can get it in here, we could have touchdown.
Boom, boom.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here.
We take that out.
The Wildcats are right back on top. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete.
And we won!
That's going to do it. Kentucky has the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the line. Outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Rich Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Did we actually win that game? Why, yes, we did. We beat Lowell. With number 21. Oh, why are you guys giving us these types of tail? Oh, very nice.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night, the most impactful hand.
Let's play it.
Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Bright lights, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So Kentucky's offense will come out first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles. But today, David, maybe they have a chance to end the season with the W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You have the bowl club. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41.
I don't think we can lose this.
The Bobcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. The run inside. It's Burgess. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Sparks. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Over the middle with Smith. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25.
Come on, Kentucky. This is enough.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and he'll go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw.
Nice.
And he shows you the athleticism.
I think they woke me up. I got mad.
He is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Got his man on the outside. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
That's good.
On first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go right back to him. Good, solid tackle.
That's not good.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And it's not a display.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll go with Baxter. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice.
I mean, that was
Keep this drive going.
that was risk.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find some parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Barnes. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Hand off for Baxter. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I don't know who ate it.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter.
Okay, that's good, though.
After a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. In the red area, it's Baxter. Stopped at the 13.
And look like we're going to pass.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here when you have a red zone weapon like this dude. Use him.
And when you get in this area and you've got that big target, that big fella that you can find, and you know he's going to win, those critical third down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The run inside. It's Burgess. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans.
No.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Jackson will throw. Punch it out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Line getting set on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Sparks. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. He breaks a tackle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
We got really good defense.
Call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of
And
yards.
run.
Out to the 41 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. It's a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Barnes. Past the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the run, it's Ivory. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back.
All right, a field goal would be good too for us.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Jackson gonna throw it. That's reeled in. It's Evans. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Evans. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Go. Big blue.
With that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wildcats sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Puts looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver.
We got plenty of time.
Easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like my QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete down.
Wow.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Kentucky.
There's no way he thought that.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
I'm so proud of our guys.
And it'll come out to the 25.
It should be a 1-yard line.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Jackson will throw. Heaves it on the run. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you
gashes him in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2.
Why did they give us this tape? Isn't that kind of fair for them?
First half for the offense, they've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're standing.
Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys.
I don't get it.
In the second half.
And they did tack on the extra
I mean, we'll accept
right down the middle.
This game.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh my God.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good.
I mean, we'll accept the game.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in.
But it's not good.
Sometimes even a short game
for
like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No
doubt
they can pump that and take a shot down the field. But don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half.
I wanted like Clemson or Indiana. Not this thing.
And he'll just take it.
Like I said, what said this game?
The football back, and here comes the offense.
But I just think it's unfair for Texas State.
They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. Still running at the 40.
He trying to carry this thing.
Pick up as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Jackson gonna throw. Pocket breaking down. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
We should have a rematch next year, too. Maybe. I don't know about that one.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
They are a decent team.
Struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out
But
of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum.
It should be someone else.
Right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a first and goal. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to
Thank you.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
That's 2.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Texas State is tick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Jackson will throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
What a great grab. This guy's been unstoppable all game long. Wherever he's lined up, the quarterback's been looking his way. I got to tell you, I would too. If you're going to make catches like that for me, I am going to force feed you the football.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down run. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quick release on the RPO. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
They're trying to score.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. In search of their
that what happened last time.
They are on the move
Big
with a
six.
1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Jenkins. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Touchdown, Texas State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice
now it's a
strike,
waste.
Nice catch, nice execution.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. There's a crease. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the fly. Let's see what they do with this one. Red pass hits complete.
No.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bobcats are trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right on the money. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught by Smith. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And they built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he throws another interception. His third of the
Is that the same guy?
Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball
Wow.
at 33.
I thought anyone is in Las Vegas.
That's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down, it's late in the game, you got a multi-possession lead, take away all the deep stuff, make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Running inside, it's Ivory. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware.
That's a
got this game in
good.
hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again, and he'll be brought down.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to run it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, clock stops, 13 seconds to go in the game. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They've got this game in hand. Maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And this one
Bad blood with the ANC though, hey, give us competition.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. One more play to pad the stats. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Savor this moment.
Jackson will throw. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring them up.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmys and the Joes.
We went to overtime. All right.